this video, I'll be looking at another excellent product from the TechSmith stable, Camtasia. Specifically, we'll use the PowerPoint add-in to record a presentation and turn it into a video. Not only will you get a full HD video, but you can also record your audio at the same time and create automatic closed captions from your slide notes. Just a quick note here that the add-in is not available for Mac users. First, prepare your slideshow and add your caption text to the Notes area, then click the Add-ins tab on the ribbon. Before you start to record, it's worth checking out some of the options that you might want to include or change. You can toggle the microphone on or off by clicking this button. For this video, I'll keep it simple and leave it turned off. This button will turn your camera on and off, and this button will show you what your camera is picking up. Again, for this recording, I'll leave it turned off. For more customization options, click the Recording Options button. Now, most of these you can probably leave on their default settings, but there are a couple of things that you may want to adjust. It's a good idea to start the recording paused, so you have time to gather everything you need, and if you're recording audio, you may want to adjust your recording levels before you start. I'd also recommend you opt to edit in Camtasia when you've finished. This will allow you to preview your video and edit it where necessary before you produce the final version. I'd also recommend it if you're using your slide notes as captions. These may require some tweaking if your notes are lengthy. You can also choose what you want to do once the presentation is finished. I usually stop recording at this point. Now, if you've selected to record audio, I'd recommend you don't use the built-in microphone, but use an external one. You can then select it from the drop-down here. Similarly, if you selected to record from your camera, you can click the Camera Setup button to set a few more options, such as which camera to use if you have more than one. Finally, make a note of the keyboard shortcuts for pausing and stopping the video. You'll find these useful later. Once you've set all of your options, click OK. To begin recording, click the Record button. The slideshow will launch in full screen mode. Remember, we opted to pause the recording before we start, so you'll see this window pop up on screen. When you're ready to go, click the red button. Now proceed through your slideshow using the left mouse button or the right arrow key on the keyboard. Remember, you can pause your recording at any time by using the shortcut Ctrl, Shift and F9. Let's just speed things up a bit here. When you reach the end, you'll be prompted to save your recording. Choose a location and file name, then click Save. You may see an additional prompt on screen at this point. We want to edit our recording, so just click OK. After a few seconds, Camtasia will launch automatically and you'll see your recording appear in the media bin. Now we'll drag our recording onto the timeline so we can preview it. You'll be prompted to include your slide notes as captions at this point. We'll choose Yes. You'll see the presentation video appears on a separate track to the captions. You can preview the video with the captions by clicking the play button. Now, a word of warning at this point: if your slide notes are quite wordy and you've opted to turn them into captions, you'll find that some of the text may not display. This is because you can only display a maximum of 3 lines of text per caption. Select Captions. This will open the Captions panel, and you'll see on slide 1 here, the text that's dimmed out will not be displayed in the video. You can fix this quite easily by clicking Split. This will create a new caption and add the overflow text. You may need to do this several times if you have a large amount of text. Once you're happy with the video, click the Export button at the top right. There are a whole host of locations to export to, so just select the one you need. So that's our finished video. If you want to learn more about video editing, we'll be exploring Camtasia in more depth in future blogs. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please give it a like. And if you'd like to be notified when new videos become available, remember to click the subscribe button.